would you say that the Anointed News Journal is a business or a ministry? That's important for that, because a lot of times people don't understand the way things work. They feel like, okay, this is because you're serving, you're like a Christian, you have a Christian mission. People don't feel that you have a business to also run. So how do you perceive it?
I'll say this to you. The Anointed News Journal to me is many-fold.
Yes.
Ministry is five-fold. Okay, the apostle, the prophet, the teacher, the pastor, and the evangelist.
Yes.
Okay, when I look at the Anointed News Journal, there's a ministry side of it. When you open it up, one of the first things you see on our credit page is, have you received your salvation?
Yeah.
So there's a ministry side of it. A ministry that's non-traditional, a ministry that gives somebody that's hurting an opportunity to express themselves in print. It's not all church related. It's not all gospel related. Sometimes it's just good readable information that's going to uplift and empower the reader. Okay, I wrote a story on a young man from Camden, New Jersey. Every male figure in his family was incarcerated. He knew he was destined for incarceration. This young man graduated high school, a 1.1 GPA. He went to a community college. He dropped out of college. He got himself in trouble and found himself incarcerated. Barack Obama won President of the United States and gave him a different outlook on life. By the grace of God, he was acquitted on all charges. Said, let me try this college thing one more time. Went back to community college, graduated. Got himself into the University of Penn, an Ivy League college.
Wow.
Graduated cum laude. And the last 2 years of his life, he wound up working at the White House in the Obama administration.
No kidding.
These are the type of stories that you can read in the Anointed News Journal. And again, that's a non-traditional, but when somebody read that story, they will be inspired. Okay? And as anything, this is a business.
That's right.
And I want you to understand that because this is a business, you have to respect it as a business. We converted or transitioned after 21 years of a monthly newspaper to now we're weekly. When I go to the printing press every week, I don't get a discount because I'm in there every week. Whatever the cost is, now it's 4 or 5 times, because some months there's 5 weeks in a month, and I have to come up with the money. So for our advertisers, some had a hard time understanding that now that we are weekly, we try to grandfather many in, and I made deals. Hey, you pay for 2 weeks, I'll give you the whole month.
Yes.
Some went for it, some chose not to. You can't go to church, or let me say, when you go to church, at some point in the service, they collect an offering.
That's right.
Because they have to pay gas and electric, they have to pay a mortgage, there's operational costs. This is a business, and I say it because some people will call me and say, well, if this is ministry, you should advertise my stuff for free.
That's right.
And we're not going to do that. We try to help everybody we can. We're willing to work with your budget within reason.
That's right.
But this is a business. We have an office. I have to pay rent here. I have to pay the cost of production. I have to pay telephone bills and cell phone bills. You know, there's operational expenses, insurances.
That's right.
So, but we're fortunate, and I'll say this, we do have a small staff, and we have many interns. There's times as a business owner when my staff may get paid and I may not. And in 23 years, and even though now the paper is self-sufficient, I'm still not on my own payroll.
Wow.
In 23 years.
Wow.
But the Lord provides.
That's right. That's right.